So this is a big update for us. I'm just kind of showing you kind of the mess that we was kind of dealing with here and the sloppiness of the boxes and just how I've had to transition. And then over here, we're still missing 4 boxes, so I've got those on order. For some reason I miscounted. And right in the gaps, I've got a solution for that as well. But as you can see, we've gotten quite a bit done. And every blank spot that you see, that's just an empty box for additional cards to be able to expand into. And I've kind of gotten that somewhat organized here with all the M sets. And as you can see, there's some modern mixed in, or sorry, not modern, some Dark Ascension mixed in there. Just above Theros, which that set's out of order. So I still got to organize everything, but for the most part, we've got our space built now. And that was like another $1,000, I think, in just card hotels and the little 800 count drawers. And I've ordered 3 more for over here. That'll finish that stack. And I'm going to show you the other room. So this is now the other room, the second bedroom. And as you can see, we just kind of just moved into this yesterday. And we still got some stuff to kind of get out of the way. But for the most part, what I really wanted you to be able to see was how I now have a ton of room. That's cool. It's dry. I don't have a garage door to contend with. I don't have leaves blowing in from the garage. So originally I thought the garage was going to be a great idea with lots of room. It really ended up not being that. So I moved back in here, took over another bedroom. This was a set that fell over when we originally delivered the box to the house, so I'm still organizing that. So as you can see, what I do is I take and I just flip up 1 card from each row, so I just know at a quick glance what set that is. So I still haven't quite finished, but this is how many sets I have been working on. And again, this wasn't really content worthy, so that's why you haven't seen me producing a lot of videos, is because I'm breaking out all this. And I picked up a few extra little cheap assortment trays, just so that as I'm working on sets, I have something to alphabetize and slap it into for the moment. So here's some cool sets. These are my favorite sets. This is your lower wind block and your Kamigawa block. So start working on those. As you can see, there's not very many. I mean, look at the thickness. There's like maybe 2 cards in this one right here. And then over here, we got the robots moved in here. They are organized and working. Well, not presently, but this one here is all done. You can tell because those 4 pockets are empty and those trays are filled. So what I'll do is I'll take these cards, and they should be broke out by set. And then I just take them and put them in over here, right in order, or not in order, but I just stick them in whatever sets they belong in. And as you can see, this table's quite full. And that little empty spot's just for future sets that I don't have for some reason organized out yet. Then I can just add those in there real quick. So, and then I commandeered some of the shelf up here. So up here, I've got your unsets, your old school stuff, mixed stuff. And this is some more old school mixed stuff. Double feature I put up here. I don't know what that is, but that might have been one of the lower wind lands, which hold some value. I'll do another video someday about that. But anyway, so you got double, and then up here is all your plane chase sets. And then up here is like some really cool foils from older sets. And I always collect these. I always collect a copy for myself first, and then if I get duplicates, I push them out. So anyway, there's nothing really big deal worth mentioning up here, other than it's just a few special sets, which don't have enough boxes for. And I really don't want to occupy this space to put that few amount of cards in. So anyway, as you can see, we'll kind of dig through this a little bit. This is M10, not 10th edition. I didn't set a spot out for that yet. So we got M10, M11, M12, 2 rows, M13 for 2 rows, M14 almost filled, left the space for a second row. M15, M19, again, same thing, left space. M20, left the space. M21, Commander Masters, sorry, not Commander Masters, Commander Legends, Battle for Baldur's Gate, and I'm sure I have enough of that coming up soon, so I left the space for it. These are all your reprint sets. So you got Eternal Masters, Time Spiral Remastered, Modern Masters 17. I believe that's the 25th anniversary edition. And then we got Modern Masters 2015, I think, in this one. So then over here, we kind of jump out of order. There's no special order to any of this. This is all old school stuff. So this will be getting sorted very soon. Then over here, we got some more. This is just all backstock still. This has not been inventoried yet. So what I like to do is I like to organize about 200,000 cards out ahead, so that I have enough sets to work with, so that when I go to scan and alphabetize a set, I have somewhere between 5 to 20,000 cards of each set. And then that makes my organization and the upload very efficient. And then over here you've got Mirrodin, so that's a good chunk of Mirrodin. Let's go ahead and put that card up. Magic Origins, and I think this is just a mix of some white borders, some stuff I probably have to just kind of throw through the machine real quick. I don't think there's anything special about it. But some of my favorite sets are like this. Alara Reborn, Shards of Alara. God, I can't think of that name of that set. That's not Dissension, is it? It is, I think that's Dissension. A guild pack. Fifth Dawn. So, I mean, New Phyrexia. So you can see, I mean, there's a good chunk of cards in here. That's all Fifth Dawn. And who knows what's really in here. I mean, I have not really dug through these boxes that well. I mean, I have been mainly just trying to get this stuff all organized by set first, and then we'll kind of start ripping through some videos showing the value of these collections. Now, you guys have seen some videos where I have shown, you know, where I've just kind of picked a chunk out and maybe got lucky and found some stuff. Maybe I didn't, but this is nothing. Those videos, I should say, are nothing like what I'm about to show you as far as the value of the hidden value of bulk. Oops, let's get one more card out here. Oops, what is that over there? Looks like Strixhaven. Yeah, we'll get that out. So, I mean, I barely have even some of the older sets split out yet. And I still have the other room. Let's see, we spent long enough in this room. I'm gonna pause it, we're gonna start in another room. Alright, so this is the room where the robots just moved from. And I got more room in the other room now. So, as you can see, I've got quite a bit split out here too. And again, I'll be cutting the lids off these boxes soon so they look like this. A little more easier to manage. But you just got sets underneath there, and sets. I think that's all one set now. So I'll be able to take these tonight and move all this to the other room and organize. And then over here, I've got, you know, some Commander stuff, reprint stuff, your bulk rares, your extended arts, just whatever I found as I'm going through. If it's something that I recognize as immediate value, I will pull it. I'll either sometimes list it, do a video on it, or I'll just throw it in one of these boxes. So again, this is more just stuff. There's Etched Oracle in there, which is cool. I mean, it's just all these uncommon lands, especially Commander versions. These move pretty well for us. And then down below, I think that's another box set. Then over here, you got Ixalan all sorted out. Then we got all this, and then as you can see, this is where the robots were sitting. So this is stuff that still needs to be sorted. right, so now we're in the 4th room of the house, and as you can see, this is, I believe this is broke out by set. Yeah. So this can go up to the other office in there. That's cool. I'm glad this is broke out already. So that'll move. That will move because that's broke out by set. And then all of this has to get moved. As you can see, I just flat out ran out of space. And the dog is choking. There we go. And as you can see, this is more cards that still have to be sorted. And then right down here, this is stuff I started to do, which was when I had no room, is I would organize cards into their own 5,000 count boxes. And as soon as I had like 3,500 or more cards, I would put them in here, give them a 3-letter initial, so that when it was time to do that set, I could just grab it. But as you can see, hi Doug, I just was running out of room. Didn't have the space, so to speak. And then down here is more that still needs to be sorted. And as you can tell, you can see the shitty curls right there. So that's your foils. A lot of those, when they're severely damaged like that, I just chuck them. But up here is more cards already organized by set that I had no room for. And once you start stacking like this, it really makes everything so much more inefficient, because then it covers up the set and you're running around for an hour looking to put cards away. So the way I got it in the other bedroom is the way I'm going to be doing it going forward. It's just all one level, so much easier, plenty of room to walk around. And anyway, I will be getting these sets loaded up on the cart here and get them to the back room as well. So yeah, here we go. Let's take a step back just to kind of show you the volume. Now I'm probably still going to be using this room to help organize, but this just gives you an idea of the space that this all took. I mean, this is 3 of the 4 bed. This is the 3rd of the 4th bedroom, or not bedroom, sorry. 3 of the 4 rooms that I've been occupying. And over here is the trash. Just a little excess stuff, whatever I deem as damage that I don't feel like dealing with, I just toss. And then over here, I think these are all full or mostly full, or they're like this, where I've gone through and found huge batches of the same set, pulled them out. And then my cats, these were neat stacks, but they're not anymore. My cats have decided, hey, let's go ahead and mix this up and sort this multi-set sort. And here's some more double feature. Like I said, this is the type of stuff that I just will immediately set to the side because it's quick value. It moves. Hey, there's my fishing glasses. I have been looking for those. I'm about to wear those out the door here in a minute. But anyway, so this is how messy it's been and how unproductive I've been. And this is the reason why. Like I said, not very content-worthy stuff. But going forward, plenty of content-worthy stuff. Because I finally have it where I want it, where the machines are in the same room. Tables are set up, boxes are broke out, sets are ready to just get loaded. No interruptions. Oh yeah, got a new GoPro little chest strap thing here for camera, so getting ready to go fishing, so it's gonna be kind of cool. But we're gonna be taking another trip to Flagstaff soon, and I'm gonna try and get more cards. We're gonna see. Not sure yet how many, still kind of working out that deal. And but part of the reason for me doing everything I did this weekend, get stuff cleared out, stuff organized, situated the way it needs to be, is because I'm making room for that that's coming. Anyway, appreciate y'all for watching.